A new group of migrants has just arrived at Dublin's Grand Canal. Irish authorities dismantled here last week a makeshift camp of 100 tents and offered migrants emergency accommodation. Barriers set up along the canal prevent them from returning in large numbers. Some Irish have been protesting against the presence of migrants. According to the Irish government, 80% of migrants who arrived recently came through the United Kingdom. After Brexit, a deal managed to prevent a hard border with Northern Ireland and avoid potential violence in an area that suffered decades of conflict.
These are globalists. These are wild. These are complete nut jobs. And what they're doing to Ireland is disgusting. What they're doing to Ireland is absolutely disgusting. The migrant influx, the post-2015 migrant spike with recent years, even in 2025, thousands, tens of thousands of people that are allowed in 2022, 2023, 2024, now in 2025. And guess what? Guess what? You're seeing an increase in rape, increase in 23%. You're seeing it, which is now higher than the EU average. You're pushing an increase in sometimes murder in some of these areas. And more to the point, you go to places like Dublin, you barely see any Irish people. I've said this, I've been in Dublin multiple times. You don't see Irish people going around there. London has the same issue, but in Ireland it's even worse because Ireland is so small. And so explain something to me. And this is something Conor McGregor's been huge on this. He's been great on it. And you know, we're going to try to get Brian Glenn on because there was a whole situation in the White House earlier with him. But here's something I want to try to figure out is what exactly is the purpose for this? You know, so they'll say that because, you know, you hear the left, you hear the globalists, and they'll say, well, the reason that the UK has to take in all these migrants is, they were colonizing the world, and the same with Germany and Belgium and Austria and France. No, they were colonists. They were colonists. What did Ireland ever colonize? No, the Irish people are the indigenous people of Ireland. It's as simple as that. So here's a pretty common phrase that I think we can repurpose. Make Ireland Irish again. Give Ireland back to the Irish. Wasn't planning on doing an Ireland monologue today, but here we are, right? You know, it's ridiculous to me to hear these globalist bankers. You got and by the way, you got the head of the Bank of England is now being installed as the Prime Minister of Canada. They just move him around from place to place. They don't even care. I think the guy lives in New York to begin with. They move these crown colonies around. That's what they are. They're still crown colonies. So walk me through this. So Ireland will go to the level of the IRA and have actual paramilitary forces fighting a war for independence from England and for England to get out of their affairs and to fight to get the, even Northern Ireland back and Belfast and everything. But when it comes to migrants from the third world, there's barely a peep from the Irish. There's barely a peep. And you have the Irish leaders that are going up there saying, oh, this is good. This is good for Ireland. This is great for Ireland. Excuse me? Look, and okay, Rosie O'Donnell moves back. But you know what? Her name's O'Donnell. At least she's Irish. She's certainly more Irish than these, people from the Middle East, from people from all over the world. Why? And Ireland is a tiny little island, a beautiful, gorgeous, incredible island, incredible history. Why is it that Ireland has to take in the people, the billions of people from all over the world? Explain that to me. Walk me through that. Why? Why are they required to do this, but they can't stay in their own countries? Why does Ireland have to take in all these people for asylum? It's ridiculous. And if you sit there and tell me that this isn't deliberate, well, you're just wrong. You have no idea what's going on. You have no idea how the world works. And you should honestly just stop and go do something else with your life. What we're seeing is a complete wholesale revamping and repopulation of the Irish continent. And it's very sad. It's terrible. Ireland is a wonderful place. The Irish people are incredible. Irish culture is amazing. Irish food is amazing. Irish dance is amazing. Irish music is amazing. Irish literature is amazing. James Joyce, right? Dubliners. Go and read anything, right? It's an incredible culture. It really is. And they do put, they won't put milk in their tea because that's what the British do. But look, folks, we really need to drill down and figure this out. And so I would love to see President Trump And, Vice President Vance, he's doing the socks thing, the Shamrock socks. Okay, I get it. Not a huge fan of the fun socks. Sorry, just got to say, I'm not a fan of the fun socks. I never have been, and I'm going to stick true to that. But at some point, this guy going up there and he's doing this whole, and Trump's got the golf course, laddie, and we're going to come and now we're going to have the golf and it's all going to be great and it's going to be wonderful to have play the 9 links and all. And I'm like, no, on your bike, sir, on your bike. Welcome to Ireland. We're going to come and everyone should come to Ireland. It's going to be wonderful. No, like let's have a serious conversation about what you are doing to the people of Ireland.